Welcome to a walkthrough of the latest version of Blackrock Valley. This is version 1.1b with multifriut high-spec system required by Stevie. Um, I should just give a quick once over my own spec so you get some idea, and I'm just going to put the frame counter up. Just remember one or two things. I am recording, so it knocks my frame rate down a bit. I'm also uploading a video at the moment, which will also knock my frame rate a little bit. This is the latest version. I think it was uploaded last week. Most of the things haven't changed. In fact, I'll just jump in a tractor so we can have a quick look at what's what. The main changes have been a few things added around the lettuce site. There's potato steamer and a potato cleaner around there now. Most of the others are the same. Few of the vehicles have changed, but I thought it was only fair, as I shoot the original preview version, that it has been changed since then to show the changed version. I've been playing around with this for about 3-4 hours. In fact, we got this here, we just set and running. And I was right about one thing, it's very good for running auto, and I would just take this down over along here, and we just set up a course on this. This is 3. Let's see where we are. It's north, east, going south. We do one headland, and we're set and running. First, of course play has to find the first bit, and it will go around a couple of times. They didn't quite start in the right place. It has chopped straw, as we will see if I don't know if he's going to find it. It's just to help the poor beast out a bit. Now it should start from here now. Oh, of course he's not going to. Let's just put him on the nearest waypoint. Never ever attempt to demonstrate anything on screen if you're an idiot. I think that's what this tells me. There we go. Either way. Right, let's see what else we've got here. Oh, there will be also a dip every so often because of the fact that I have auto save on here, and it does mess things about a bit. We'll just put this onto auto search. That's the one, and hopefully I put in, this should be 2, 3, 18 to silo. Don't tell me I didn't save that one. No, I didn't. Oh well, we'll just do a quick course. Just make a quick course. Turning round. Alright, we'll start going back from here. pop in, then we'll go and have a look around. I have the lettuce plant actually running on this. Remember where everything is. There we are. Over here. Run around. Just put this down there so it stops out of the way of the thing. Now this should be one. Let's try that. That's right. Yeah. Just tab across and see if I can find where the. As you see, I've got things running on here. Here we are. Now, this is the lettuce plant. Takes a bit more of a frame rate hit, but that's to be expected. But there we are. You've got seeds, which are, I think, seeds too, but I'm not certain about that. But certainly wheat needs diesel, needs fertilizer, needs water. But to get diesel, water, fertilizer in, you need. No, where do I put it? Ah, yes, you need one of these. I think it's possibly on Maru's site. It's a German site. This is the universal, Cock Universal, and it carries everything. And to prove it, we'll have a look in here. It's under slurry tanks and mods, and it's these. It's 3 different sizes. 30,000 litres, 230,000 litres. One which needs a dolly if you use it on a tractor, or it can be used on a lorry. One large lorry, and a smaller one, which is what I've got, is 22,500 litre, and it carries slurry, water, milk, fertilizer, and diesel. And it's multicolour. It's owned by Wickham Farm, which I'm playing around with. It has several different. I have several different ones. These are all in different colours, and also when you let's just load this up with stuff. Just show. I know I should be showing the map off, but let's show some of the other stuff off. Now, let's come out here. Alright, let's make sure we don't hit that. Right. And the Magnum is slipping. I wonder where he's gone. We're too worried about him. We're just going to fill up with well, doesn't really matter. Not going to fill up with diesel. Alright, refill. Oh, we got water in it. Do you remember when we looked at it before? That'll be enough to do what I need to do here. And around the back. And actually, as you look there, it shows Wasser. German for water. About the only German I know. And we're just going to have a look and see what that Magnum's up to. Oh, thank you. Found a tree. Let's just back him off there. Right, it's right there. Right, what we get on equipment. We go through this lot again. Two T6s, which are your front loaders, two Pumas, oh sorry, one Puma, two the 320 horsepower wheeled T8s, two Magnums, and remember you are running two farms, so they actually give you equipment for it so you can fill each farm. The T8 tracked one off, the T9, and for a start that is overkill. I think that's probably overkill too. But, the axle flow case halves the 7130, but you get the 45 foot header, and if you're automating, get rid of the 45 foots at once and put a 35 foot on. There's two of those. I have added the header trailers, and these are the standard in-game ones, which seem to work now. Two AgroLiner 45,000 litres, two horse cultivators of 4.5 metre ones, two First Stags of Fastenstead Rapide A600S seeders, a single Kuhn centre front, and the two wings, and one of the wings at the back, so you got one set of good mowers, two of the Bergman 38S's, two Kuhn self-propelled mixers. Unlike the preview one, which I show you, you'd now get two of the Amazon fertilizer spreaders, which is handier. You get one Bergman muck spreader, one slurry spreader, that's don't come part of it. The Libra telehandler with bucket and fork, mainly want around the lettuce facility. Posse Buffalo and Posse Scorpion King. The cot doesn't come with it, but I would highly recommend that. I mean, you need something anyway, can't milk around. If I was actually, well, when I will be doing one properly rather than just messing around with it, I shall get rid of this. Get rid of this T9. It's overkill for what you need at the start. And we'll just have a quick look at what you get in the way of maps. Oops, didn't mean to do that. I actually meant to do that. Right, you know the preview version, remember all fields were bought. Now you actually own 1820 up attached to Black Rock Farm and 2 and 3 to East Ridge Farm, plus one meadow 6, which is behind the dairy facility. You got two sawmills, but you only got one set now of lumber equipment, and that's something else. If I was playing, I'd get rid of straight away. I don't do lumber. My idea of lumber is cut down a tree what's in the way, and use the brook to just chip it. Not very realistic, but I have no interest in the lumber side. I have a big interest in real farming, but lumber doesn't do anything for me. There's also a sawmill in there. There's sell points all over the place, and we'll have a quick look and see what sell point does what. There we are. We have the BHP 1 and 2, and you've got the composting site, which takes potatoes, sugar beet, wood chips, compost soil, and silage. Biogas plants take silage, of course. Those are things you need on these. You can store them, and go through what. This is the multifriut one. That's your standard wheat, barley, rape, maize, potatoes, sugar beet, wood chips, which are just standard. But then you get to the more interesting stuff. Lettuce, homogenized milk, compost steamed potatoes, compost soil, or potatoes washed, missed those, compost soil, oats, sorghum, sunflower, soybean, and your rearing sheds was pig, beef and chickens, and silage of course, which is standard. And you've got multi-cell points, not all takes everything, but what have you got? You can tend to sell it somewhere. It's train yard and takes almost everything. As you can see, us does the West Diner, and the West Diner also takes washed potatoes. And let's talk about that. Let's have a look at the extra little bits what have been added. Let's find the so much stuff that takes trying to dig through them all. Here we are. We have your potato steaming plant, which needs water and washed potatoes, of course. And this is your potato washer. And that needs diesel, seeds, i.e. potatoes, and water, and it gives compost and washed potatoes. So you get your washed potatoes in, either sell them as it is or bung them over here. And this little gubbins, your water goes in here, as you can see with the sign. And that must be where your potatoes come out, compost in there. Not certain where you put your potatoes in. I've never actually played with this bit of kit, but I will be. And here we have the barley and wheat storage, and they look to be all linked. And then your normal diesel, water and fertilizer. And let's have a proper look at this. Now, one thing I love about this, call me a kid if you want, but the detail on this is very good. At timed intervals, the sprays start up to keep everything nice and wet in here. Doesn't make any difference. I have this set up on my Wickham Farm map, but doesn't wet the soil at all. But not surprising, really. Right, let's go for a drive round. When I find what I've done with my... Oh, it looks like that calmed down again. Find out what I've done with my pickup. I will be playing a fresh game, and I will be selling a lot of stuff off. But that's just the way I am. But you have everything, no matter what you actually want to do. Let's see, let's have a little... Can't remember where we started. Oh, we started on the main farm. See, this is the one of the rearing facilities. Sounds like the beef. It's no fairly common practice. You still got everything is, I'm glad to say, elevated out. Because there's so much stuff to do here that you really will need to automate a lot of it when you get going. Fields this is on hard. Fields, as you'd expect, are expensive. And you've got stores for just about everything you could think of. And you got seeds as well stored in these, rather than the bags laid about all over the place. You've got me nice silos, nice touch, and also a separate silos. I haven't taken anything out of those yet, but that's because I haven't played long enough to, only just on my first harvest. We'll just have a little drive around. Gates are, as you saw there, non-collidable, which is my price. Well, let's try around here, see what's around this way. Plenty of trees for those of you who like to cut trees down. And big fields. This isn't one of the bigger ones, but we'll just see what this costs. We'll just hop out so we can see the oh, and look at the view over the lake. And so this is the highest spec version with increased draw distance. So you will need a fairly good machine to play this. I'm running on an AMD 8-core unclocked CPU with just a GTX factory overclock graphics card. It's not really fantastic. This is 15.5 hectares, and it costs you 312,000 pounds. Let's go for a walk down here. Let's have a look at this. And as you can see, that nothing is level, which is always rather nice. And there's these lovely things, these lakes here. And I think it's around Eastridge. You've got that lovely waterfall. This is rather nice place to have a swim. It's the little things like this which makes or breaks a map, in my opinion. As you see from here, there's the shop, and you see there the shape of the field. It's humped in the middle, falling away at all edges. And we just sort of end up by having a look at this is east. I think this one. I think it's this one may have the nice view of the waterfall, or was it down? Ah, yes, here we are. Yeah. Scenery is very good indeed. Let's go for a bit of rock climbing and have a closer look at it. And this is very good. I hadn't seen this before, but this is very nice. Twin waterfalls coming over the mountain into this stream, and if we move this way a bit, see if it still does it, and nice ripples on the top of the water. I think with that, I'm going to say this is a map well worth having, and the case is now in traffic, guys. I shall look at him off screen, and I will say thank you for watching, and cheerio for now.